All right, here we go. So, this is the lesson on the way home from camp, and it's going to be entitled Truth and the Centernet, which is like a name, Salaki, that I call the internet. The Centernet. Shalom, brother. And I want to say all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and enough respect to the brothers teaching the truth all over the earth. As I said, this lesson is going to be entitled Truth and the Centernet, which is the internet, okay? Because let's face it, we know that the internet was set up for the preaching of the truth. We know through the spirit. But these people on this earth, they use it for sin. Shalom, brother Dan Yala from the Pittsburgh camp, Yasharala Paris Emperor, and all you brothers on the camp on the comment board. To the elder brother there, brother Adama from the Boston camp, Shalom. Good to see you, brother, and elder. All right. So, yeah, this is truth in the Centernet. The Most High set up the truth. Set up the internet for the preaching of the truth. So I'm just going to lead off with the scripture right here. I'm going to read the internet scripture, as it were. Brought to us, the breakdown brought to us by our apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Y'all got to forgive me. Just got done preaching the word. So as you might imagine, I'm a little bit hoarse. So this is Psalms 19, verse 1. It says, the heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun. So, as you heard it there, that line that's going out through all the earth is what? The internet. It's in the Bible. It's in the Holy Bible. Who would have have known that? We wouldn't have known if we didn't have elders that taught us this. And the Most High is incredible like that, because what did he do? The whole world thinks that the internet is for what they want. Like the brother said, let's get it this unicorn. And you got scoffers that say that ain't the unicorn, it ain't talking about that. Well, what unicorn? You know, this line reached throughout all the earth. It's talking about the internet, man. You know. Now there's other scriptures that go into that, but I'm going to read this one, and I got one here in the book of Esdras too. Let me read it. 2nd Esdras chapter 6. And this one says, when the world shall begin to vanish away. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. And right now, those books are the books of the Bible. And those that are seeing it all together is the whole world. The entire planet Earth is able to see the preaching of the gospel through what? Through the unicorn, the internet. As I say, the centernet, because these people use it for sin. Watching porno, whatever other wickedness they doing, right? Twerking, social media, just dumb shit. But the scriptures say this, Matthew 24:14, but this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So this internet, the unicorn, the centernet, is doing all the heavy lifting. Right? It's doing all the heavy lifting. So, as it were, I'm preaching, we upload our videos on there. We're able to go live. Right now, it may be somebody across the world, which are during the live streams and live camps and whatnot. There are people from Switzerland, Russia, Africa, all over different parts of the world are able to see these live feeds. And I'm recording right now in the car. And in a few minutes, I'm going to be moving. So as I'm traveling, I'm able to broadcast a feed from wherever I'm at, pretty much live. My brother's doing it all over the world, man. Brother Cross from over here, Salakia for that. People calling. We watch from over here those other brothers in the other parts of the world. And those other brothers in other parts of the world watch us. So the gospel is reaching the four corners of the earth. Through what? Through the internet. Through the unicorn horn, as it were. Now, I got one last scripture I'm going to read. Y'all have to forgive me. Because, that's been happening today. People been calling while I'm trying to record. And it's it can be a hindrance. This is Romans chapter 10, verse 11. It says, for the scripture saith, whosoever believeth on him shall not be ashamed. For there is no difference between the Jew and the Greek. We already know the Jew and the Greek are both the same thing. They're both Israelites. The Jews from the Holy Land, and then the Israelites scattered from the four corners of the earth after the ways of the Gentiles, the Israelite foreigners, as it were. That's who it's speaking of. For the same Lord over all is rich unto all that call upon him. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. And we're able to broadcast the name of the Lord through this internet, right? How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? And how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah saith, Lord, who have believed our report? So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words to the ends of the world. And that's heavy. So I'm going to take off now and go on my way, and then I'll, do my commentary. Now that we read some scriptures, and we'll just comment on those. Let me plug up this doggone charger. Salakia, forgive me, brothers. Because if I don't do that, it'll die. So, the Most High is doing an incredible work right now. And I never thought or knew. I was one of them people that didn't even use the internet, right? My cousin, I was in Atlanta. And me and my cousin, I had moved down to Atlanta from South Carolina. We was about to be rappers. We were rappers, Had an independent record label. Starting to make songs, starting to get, trying to get our sound right. And I was actually starting to, get a pretty good thing going. I was making my own beats, doing all that. And he started telling me about the internet. He started saying, yeah, I'm one of them internet heads now. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, man, what? You got to get this music going. You have to talk about the damn internet. One day I went on it, and I started watching different stuff on there. I was always, a believer, but not according to knowledge, right? I didn't really know about the Most High, but I always felt the spiritual. Salakia. I always felt that spirituality. Oh, damn it. Salakia, can y'all brothers hear? I always felt that spirituality, I always knew that it was a higher power, but I didn't know anything, I hadn't been to church or whatever. So I'm going on the internet, and I'm watching different videos, different music videos. Then I stumbled across some guy preaching about this guy, it's G. Craig Lewis, talking about the truth about hip hop. So then I started finding out about how the rappers sell out and they're all a bunch of witches and demons and this, that, this, that, and the other, right? So anyway, some kind of way, I stumbled across a Israelite, Israelite video. And this guy, Yaka's Bad, I think that was his name. Anyway, he was one of them bugged out Israelites that he teaches about Esau, but he never tells you who it is, who Esau really is. So anyway, make a long story short, I stumbled across a video of the apostles. Oh man, I stumbled across a video of the apostles. I'll never forget it. When I started watching them, I knew right away they was teaching the truth. And one of the first things I heard them say Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And I knew it felt like that was the right name of the Most High. Because I had been a Baptist kid Sunday school teacher. But I wanted to know more about the Bible. And I had been reading. And I kept coming across Israel and Judah. And I kept saying, why are these people telling us that the Bible's for everybody and the Lord keep talking about Israel and Judah? And just when I started trying to understand that, that's when I came across the apostles. So then I started watching them. And right away, the bad language, it threw me for a loop, but it didn't make me say I'm not going to watch them. Because I said, well, look, they talking rough, but everything they saying is true. I said, I just know what they're saying is true. And I heard the name of the Most High, and I was always trying to understand what they were saying, but they were saying it so fast I couldn't pick up on it. And then after that, the breakdown that really got me, or what they went into us not being Africans. And I really had always said, how in the hell are we from Africa? They're nothing like us. Just in a natural way of life. I just, not even knowing the truth, I just said, man, Africans, they ain't nothing like us. And when they started breaking that down, and then they also went into Caesar Borgia, White Jesus, I was hooked. I was just watching them. I couldn't stop watching them. And then my music started to reflect what I was learning. And I started putting it in my lyrics. So then I started saying, okay, I ain't gonna be a regular rapper. I'm gonna be a, I thought it was gonna be a hip hop Israelite type of thing. And then as I began to learn more about it, I started realizing that that was all garbage. That's why now when these guys try to make these songs and incorporate in the truth, it get me so angry because I know better because I've been there. You can't do it. It's not to be done. And anyway, you know, I started learning the truth more and more and more, but I still wanted to make music. I thought that because I really, at the time I was like, okay, I was one of those people that always wanted to be a rapper, but I didn't know if I had the talent. But when I actually started to record songs and the beats was coming out nice, I was like, damn, I do have talent. But then it began to be heavy because I was learning the truth, and I knew that I couldn't be a rapper and be in the truth too. So then I got to the point where the Most High I was understanding the truth, and then it became obvious that I couldn't be a rapper. So then I was kind of sorry, I was like, oh man, now what I'm gonna do? So I told the Most High, I said, look, I'm gonna move back to Carolina. If you help me find a job and get back on my feet, I started teaching. And I moved back to South Carolina. I stopped making beats. I stopped making music. And lo and behold, I found a job. Then I started teaching. So that internet, it sucked us in, man. It's a tool of the Most High. And the scripture said it's going and other people coming in the same way, man. And this is the real truth. That's how the Most High used the internet to get our attention. And my cousin, he's still in the world. But it's a thing where he was using the internet to meet girls. He was telling about girls he met on Craigslist. This, that, and the other. He was going on there looking, for beats and doing all this different stuff, which is all well and good. He's a good dude, but he didn't wake up to the truth though, And from 2009, I started learning from the apostles in 2007 when they first originally came on the internet. And I remember that first time where after I started learning from them and I went to find their page, YouTube had deleted them. And it sent off something inside of me. I was just so mad. I was like, motherfuckers. I was just like cussing. I was like, I knew they was going to do this. I knew it. I knew I finally found the truth. Now the damn devil done took the truth. And it went by maybe a day or two went by before I was able to find another one of their videos, but I just kept searching. Because I remember that first page, it was called Babylon the Great is Burning, something like that. It was something to that effect. It was one big word. And then they made another page and I found the video. And I was like, yes. I prayed to the Lord, like I found them again. Then they deleted that page and I found them again. And they deleted that page and I found them again. And then they came up with GMSTube a little while later. I don't remember exactly how long, but they came up with GMSTube and I was so glad. I was like, damn, they finally opened their own site. Now YouTube can't take them down no more. And then I went through my whole thing where I had to learn how to process video, and it has been a long ordeal, but getting to the point where we at now, you brothers got it a little bit better because we can broadcast live. We got live feeds, live streams. We didn't have that back then. And then now cameras, I got a camera with these SD cards and shit. We don't even use that anymore. We just record live, We record live, we do pre-recorded videos on certain levels, but we just use the internet now. And the Most High has used the internet greatly. Our words are heard to the ends of the world. Imagine how the Israelites feel that in other parts of the world where they don't even speak English, but then they're able to translate these videos to their language and they find out that they're Israelites. The Filipinos and in Peru and in Turkey, where that brother from London learned, and the other nationalities that are learning that they're Israelites. And then you got people like these carnal ass Israelites that think that confusion of face Israelites, that ain't really what it's talking about. If you live in Africa, you just a damn Hamite. You can't be an Israelite, you just a Hamite. If you live in China, you can't be an Israelite. You're a Moabite. No, man. The Most High scattered his people through the four corners of the earth, and he's using this internet to bring them back into the fold, man. And it's beautiful to see it playing out. It's in the scriptures, man. And it's wonderful to see these Israelites from all over the world waking up to the truth. But how is that being accomplished? Through the internet. Even though these people are using it for sin, they're using it as the centernet. The Most High is using it. It's really, I'm 100% sold that the Most High, the only reason the internet even exists is for the preaching of the gospel. But these people have taken that and used it for sin. So to them, it's the centernet. But to us, it's the unicorn. And it's wonderful, man. It's great. And that's why I try to take every opportunity now. Wife would be getting mad at me like, damn, how many videos you gonna make? You just left camp. Now you already, but that's the whole point. We got to use everything we can use because you don't know. I'm noticing another thing. When we at camp going live, you got one batch of people that's watching that. But when I get in the car and go on live from the car, different brothers that they watch different brothers that haven't watched the live stream from camp, they watching the videos in the car. So you never know what videos win or what title, whatever, is going to catch followers. And the followers are going to become, if they're Israelites, they're going to become the elect, right? Lord willing. So we doing the work, and it's being spread to the four corners of the earth. But how is that happening? It's happening through the centernet or the internet or the unicorn horn. That's how it's happening. And it's doing all the heavy lifting. All we got to do is do, like tonight, for example. I'm planning on going live, doing a live stream tonight, right? People from around the world will be able to tune into that. Even right now, like I said, I'm riding. I'm in my regular life on the way home, just picked up food, and I'm teaching the word. And there could be people from all over the world that's watching this. Or after it's posted, they can watch it then. Nothing like that could happen if it hadn't been for the Most High. It's all the Most High is doing. He gave Esau all the technology to make nuclear missiles, right? To splice DNA, to do all the stuff they want to do in wickedness, but then he gave them the technology to bring forth the internet. The true and living God, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, has ordained that this would happen. And when we're in the kingdom, Lord willing, we all make it, we're going to be talking about this. Even though our technology in the kingdom will far surpass the technology that we have now here in this planet, on this planet, but we're going to still be talking about it though. But we had humble beginnings. That gospel, man, is being preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. Now the end is going to come, right? Not right now, but soon we hope. Because the elect is getting sealed at a rapid pace. The elect is getting sealed at a rapid pace. And I'm also noticing we get more refined in the way we teaching. The apostles, the brothers, used to be a learning curve. It used to be like the apostles, and then like the brothers that was coming after them, we were still, on a lower level, but the Most High brought us up a level. Not that we on the level of the apostles, of course not. But now, us brothers that's been in the truth since 2009, maybe those of 2007 that came a little bit before me, they're on another level now. Those brothers on another level. Then the new brothers and sisters waking up, they're waking up faster, and they're becoming of a quicker understanding, which is great. The Most High is hastening it just like he said he would do. He would hasten it in his time. He's hastening this thing, man. Brothers are waking up, getting more fine-tuned, and I don't like to use the term breakdowns that much because I'm going to go into that later. Breakdown Israelites, because that's a thing that can get guys sifted. Breakdowns, right? But the Most High is making us more refined in the way that we teach, in the message that we teach. And precepts are coming out more clearer, more precise, right? We're getting the understanding and we're getting the live examples to go along with it. The Most High is doing this through the internet. And it's wonderful to see, man. Wonderful. And I'm just thankful I can be a part of it. And that's why I say any little thing I can do right now, and then it is Friday night, so-called Friday evening. I ain't got to be, I ain't going to work tomorrow. So I got a little bit of space of time where I just left camp. Now I'm doing this. And tonight, if I don't pass out sleeping, I'm going to be trying to put up something else. And it ain't got nothing to do with, whatever people negative things somebody may say. It's got to do with the fact that I'm earnestly interested in helping somebody out there that's potentially of the elect come to the understanding, come to the understanding of who they are. The same reason we go out there and teach the word. Same thing, man. Whatever I can do, I'd rather be a doorman in the kingdom of heaven than to be a king in this life. And it's just whatever I can do, The Most High gave certain talents, and I don't mean, let me not use the word talent because Jake be going off. Jake still think that when Yahushua gave the talents, the parable of talents, he's talking about if you can draw good, or if you can, I don't know, run fast, you can use that talent to help people get in the kingdom. No, a talent is a measure of money. And when you take that talent, you go and use, which is a measure of money, which really is your level of understanding. You take that talent and you bring forth more talents, which will gain what? You get more understanding, which will gain more believers, right? As the scripture says, some brought forth 20-fold, some brought forth 30-fold, So you're going to increase by trading with that talent. In the ancient times, the talent was a measure of money. So if you went and took a measure of money, right, the brother said spiritual gifts. Exactly it. Exactly it, brother Daniela. Exactly it. It's spiritual gifts. Jake be still on the comment board. Yeah, I'm gonna use my talent for the truth. You got the wrong, and I made a lesson on it, but yet, you know. Now I know you got it, brother. Now I know that. Yeah, you understood it. The brother T. Lock Yasharala, he understood it. But other Jakes, you be seeing them on the comment board going off, talking, you know, I got a good voice. I'm gonna use my talent for rapping. Why couldn't you use the same voice for teaching? It's got to be rap. No, man. Use your voice for teaching the word. You got a loud voice? Take your ass on the highways and hedges and lift your voice up and shake the people to the core and tell them to repent. That the Most High's house may be filled, right? You know, we gotta, go all in, do whatever we can do. You know, and that's the main thing. Guys don't understand. There are some that don't want to teach the truth because they think it's gonna take away from their life. Look, use your extra time. You can use 10 extra minutes here or there and do a lesson. And I just started realizing I used to do in-transit lessons from work because that's a 15, 20, 30-minute drive when you ain't doing shit. Why not go on live or film something, right? While you in the car. You ain't doing nothing else. You just gonna be on your phone with Bay or whoever, right? Why not film something instead? On the way home from camp, why not do in-transit lesson on the way home from camp? Instead of getting on the phone with that stink-ass nigga woman. I'm saying for those, that's single I'm talking about. I ain't talking about brothers that got wives you love. I ain't calling your wife stink, man. I'm just saying. But you can use this same time and this energy that you doing something else to be filming a lesson for those, because Israel is hungry for the truth, man. They are hungry for the truth. I'm trying to get out of this damn sun, man, because I'm parked now. Yeah, the Israelites are hungry for this truth. And Jake all over the comment board asking all kind of questions. So, if we of the elect now, if we spend the first 1,000 years with Yahweh Shai, when we get to be with Yahweh, asking all kind of shit that don't make sense. If you with Yahweh Shai, you with Yahweh, man. Don't you get it? No, they don't get it. Jacob think of some questions to ask, but it's still beautiful that that's happening, because at least they're inquiring about the truth, But like I said, going back to the internet, that's where it all starts. And every one of us, I only know one brother that actually seen brothers preaching live, and that brought him into the truth. That's the elder brother from GMSSOUTHCAROLINA04. The niggas that fell, and then another thing, the Most High used some niggas that fell out of the truth to bring him in the truth. Now they all out of the truth, and he's still in the truth, going strong. He'll tell you about it. The brother Hawad from GMSSOUTHCAROLINA24, them brothers in Raleigh, he saw the truth or die niggas teaching the truth, and that's who he came in under, and all them niggas out of the truth. That nigga Sarge, Tazamar, all them demons are all out of the truth, right? Lenny Kravitz, all of them. But that brother is going strong, you see? So, I mean, I ain't going to beat a dead horse. Let me see if I got one scripture I can read here. I don't even know it off the top of my head. Let me see. It just popped in my mind what I can read. So, the internet, hey, man, a lot of people are coming into the truth through it, and there's nothing nobody can do to stop it. It's just like when, it's just like on that original, what's that movie called? Terminator. On the original Terminator, or either on the second part, I don't remember which one it was, but when that thing called Cyberdyne Systems, when it went online and became self-aware, right? They couldn't do nothing to stop it. They had to go back in time to stop that damn thing. Something to that effect. It's just like now. It's just like right now. The truth has become so big that Esau can't do nothing to stop it, man. There's nothing he can do. It's just taking over. The truth is just growing. It's just taking over, And as we go forward, brothers might have to not be able to work because it's going to be so busy teaching. We don't know how it's going to be, but something miraculous is about to happen as far as this truth. But the Most High using this internet. And these devils are getting more and more scared, but ain't nothing they can do. This is Isaiah chapter 30. I'm going to start at verse 20. I'm going to read verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner any more, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. And they seeing us all over the world. And we're teachers. You brothers out there that's coming up after us, you're teachers. We just going on, man. But thine eyes shall see thy teachers, And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left, we everywhere. Everywhere you go, you're going to see Israelites. Me and the brother often joke about it. We down here in Carolina now. We was in Pittsburgh teaching. Some people might come down from Pittsburgh and be like, damn, didn't we just see these guys in Pittsburgh? They down here too? Didn't we just see these guys in New York? Damn, we go on vacation and they there too. That's right. Everywhere you go, we're going to be there. They're going to be Israelites. You go to the Bahamas, you got the Bahamas brothers down there. You go over to London, your brothers in London. You go to Chicago, the Windy Cities, there's a lot of brothers in Chicago. You go to New York, they're there. Right? You go to California, you go to Los Angeles, they're there. You go to Phoenix, they're in Phoenix. You go to North Carolina, they're in North Carolina too. If you take your ass over to Trinidad, you got the brothers in Trinidad. Jamaica, same thing. Holland, same thing. See, we everywhere. This truth is gobbling up the whole earth, man. So, be thankful, man. And this brother put up a scripture. I'm going to read that. Tilak Yasharallah, Revelation 22, verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. And my reward is to give every man, let me get it, Salakia, because the brother didn't put that up, but I got to read the rest. So those that are going off, it's okay. The Most High going to kill them. We used to be going back and forth with guys. Now we ain't going back and forth with guys. This little demon nigga that made this video about Leviathan is lava, that remedial nigga, man, he done put up more videos. He clipping videos now showing pools of water and title them Leviathan is not a fire-breathing dragon. Well, neither is it a pool of water, nigga. Right? He just doing that. Only reason he doing that is because he hurt. That breakdown scorched his soul, man. Not breakdown. That video scorched his soul. Now he looking stupid because the nigga went to Job 41 and 19 or whatever it was, and he found a word where the fire coming out of Leviathan's nose. He said, that's what the word is. But you didn't go to the top, nigga. It told you Leviathan had scales. You can't even pierce him. But that's neither here nor there. But we ain't going back and forth with these guys no more. The video is made. The true understanding, the apostles and other brothers made videos on Leviathan. I ain't trying to make we all speak the same thing. So it's out there. So nobody's going to go back and forth with these guys, man. I just I showed their videos so people know, don't follow these guys. Man, them guys they don't have common sense, man. God damn. Now, this is Revelation 22 and 11, like we just read. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. The reason Yahweh said this is this. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be. So those that are doing wickedness, King David said it. Let the doer of wickedness be rewarded, let the doer of evil be rewarded according to his wickedness. So you ain't going to get over it. Just because you think, yeah, you're going to throw a rock and hide your hand, guess what? That rock going to turn into a boomerang. You're going to throw it, and it's going to come right back and smack you in the face. And this truth is going to go out to the four corners of the earth. As it's been doing, it's going to bring back the desired portion, man. I got to read that, Salakia. Last scripture. Through the Spirit. This is going to be Isaiah. As soon as I can get it. I actually need to read two, but I don't know. I guess I better read them. I don't want to draw back on the Most High, as he said, right? This is Isaiah 34 and verse 16 first. We'll read that. Shalom, everybody, coming on the comment board. Isaiah 34 and 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, and none shall want her mate. For my mouth it hath commanded, in his spirit it hath gathered them. So as we teaching the word, as we was going through in camp, the angel with the writer's ink on is sealing the people. Shalom, Trinidad. See, Con Trinidad, we here. That's right. So the word is doing the gathering. The spirit of the Lord is doing the gathering, right? And his word don't go out void. That's what I want to close with. Isaiah 55 and 6. Let's go there. Isaiah 55 verse 6. Seek ye the Lord, Yahweh, while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. And this will be tell the Israelites, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, right? For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. For as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. It's fail proof. It can't fail. The Most High set up the system of seeds being planted, and then the rain watering, and then the plants grow, and that's without fail. If you plant a seed in the ground and it gets watered, it will grow back. Just like the word, he said, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. If these words come out of your mouth, it's going to bring back those plants of righteousness, those trees of righteousness, man. And it's happening all over the earth through the internet, man. So all praise to our God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Oh, man, I got to read it. GMS, feed the flock. Habakkuk 2:14, Shalom, brother. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, Yahweh, as the waters cover the sea. Woo! Beautiful scripture, brother. Beautiful scripture. So all praise again into our power. No, you got it wrong. You got it wrong. And if you don't like it, you can beat it. Babylon the Great is not no damn... the 7 mountains, that ain't talk about a land that's sitting on 7 literal mountains. How can a whole country be sitting on 7 goddamn mountains? See? Anyway, all praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. No respect to the brothers teaching the truth all over the earth. See you soon with another lesson, Lord willing. Tune in tonight for the live stream. We're going to go into breakdown Israelites, right? Beware of the breakdown Israelites. Something to that effect. See you soon, Lord willing. Shalom.